All right, today this is a double phase sign illuminated with fluorescent lights. You can see that it's on. We can convert this sign over to LED with a few easy steps. First thing you want to make sure of is that you disconnect the power. Even if there's a switch on the sign, or if there's not, you want to make sure that the power is off. So I'm going to disconnect the power, and you want to make sure that nobody turns on the power while you're doing this work. Next thing we need to do, I already have my sign open, so you're going to have your face, at least one of the faces removed from the sign. You're going to pop out your fluorescent lamps. You want to be careful discarding these. If you're just going to throw them away, they will explode if you just throw them into the trash. That's if you don't do that. You've purchased the appropriate length linear bar. This is a DLN 60 to replace 60-inch lamps. So they fit right in here on the wireways. They have little clips on the ends with a little thumb screw that makes them adjustable so that you can use fasteners and attach them directly to the metal. The sockets that held the fluorescent lamps are no longer used. All of the wiring on a linear bar is 12 volt low voltage, so it does not have to be inside that tray anymore. Later we'll be disconnecting the ballast and cutting the power to it so that we can put a power supply in. So looking at this now, we're going to want to drill some holes in the metal so that we can fasten the linear bars to that. Position your new linear bars pretty much as close to the sockets as the lamps were for even light distribution. So these thumb screws allow these brackets to be adjustable. I had to loosen them with a pair of pliers. They come fairly tight. So you loosen them, you get an idea of positioning where the hole is in the bracket. Adjust these fastening brackets to fit over the sockets where the lamps were. Snug all those up. So all 5 linear bars on this side are now in place. I have all the wiring at the bottom. For ease of wiring, you can see that the wires are color-coded. Red and black, red being the positive side, black being the negative side of DC voltage. That will correspond to the wires on the power supply. So I'm going to open up the end and disconnect the ballast so that we can mount the power supply there. None of the old wiring matters anymore because it goes to those sockets, so you can just cut those out. These are the 2 primary wires for the power coming into the sign. You want to keep some of that so you can tie into the new power supply. These 2 red wires go down to the bottom sockets. You can just cut those off also. You remove the ballast. So I have a power supply here that will power all 5 of the new linear bars installed. The size of it's a little different than the ballast was, and it's a little bit wider, so you may have to change your hardware.